What up, guys? It's Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, October 5th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Lilo & Stitch is getting the live-action treatment at Disney. Entertainment Weekly confirmed Wednesday the studio is developing a new live-action version of the 2002 animated movie. Mike Van Weiss will write the script with Dan Lin and Jonathan Elrich as producers, according to The Hollywood Reporter. Lin and Elrich are also producing Disney's live-action remake of Aladdin. Variety said that Disney has yet to indicate whether the new Lilo & Stitch will open in theaters or on its forthcoming streaming service. The company announced plans in August 2017 to launch the service in 2019. The original Lilo & Stitch features the voices of Chris Sanders, Davy Chase. The movie follows Lilo, a lonely Hawaiian girl whose parents die in a car crash, and the doll-like alien creature Stitch. Disney has previously released live-action remakes of Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, and other titles. In addition to Lilo & Stitch and Aladdin, the studio is developing live-action versions of Dumbo, The Lion King, and Mulan. Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham stare each other down in a new behind-the-scenes photo taken from the set of the upcoming Fast and Furious spinoff film Hobbs and Shaw. Johnson posted the black-and-white image on Instagram Wednesday featuring the two action stars mugging each other. Hobbs and Shaw, set to hit in theaters July 26, 2019, features Johnson and Statham reprising their Fast and Furious franchise roles as Luke Hobbs and Deckard Shaw. The pair famously almost came to blows during a prison riot in 2017's Fate of the Furious. Johnson captioned the image, "We're either going to get along or we're going to get it on. Getting along." He also continued, "Great first week of shooting our Fast and Furious spinoff, Hobbs and Shaw, with my ace at Jason Statham. We're having a blast disrupting the norm to deliver something fresh, cool, fun, and badass for the fans. The outlaw lawman and the hashtag international spy." In September, Statham posted a photo Johnson posted a photo of Statham and director David Leitch talking to each other in front of an exotic car. Johnson said in April that he wasn't sure if he would be starring in the next mainline entry in the series Fast and the Furious 9, following feuds with co-star Vin Diesel and Tyrese Gibson. Johnson said at the time, "Right now I'm concentrating on making the spinoff as good as it can be." Rosie Perez has signed on to star in DC's upcoming female superhero team-up film Birds of Prey, featuring Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Perez is set to portray Gotham City Police Department Detective Renee Montoya, the Wrap reported. Renee Montoya, is in the pages of DC Comics, is a lesbian who, after working for the GCPD, takes on the mantle of the crime-fighting detective The Question. The character has also appeared in Batman the Animated Series. Perez has joined an ensemble cast which also includes Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Huntress and Journey Smollett-Bell as Black Canary. Huntress and Black Canary will be teaming up with Harley Quinn in the film to take down crime lord Black Mask in Gotham City. Kathy Yang is directing Birds of Prey, based off a script by Kate Hudson. Yang will be the first Asian woman ever to direct a superhero film. Birds of Prey is set to be released on February 7th, 2020. Perez shared her enthusiasm for Birds of Prey on Twitter Wednesday in response to another tweet about her casting. She said, "Thank you so much. Very excited. Love at Margot Robbie's work and at hashtag Kathy Yang is amazing and is just overwhelming by and appreciated all the wonderful comments and well wishes. Hashtag Birds of Prey at DC." And a related story, Big Bang Theory star Kaley Cuoco is the new voice behind DC Comics character Harley Quinn in the new animated series coming to streaming service DC Universe. Cuoco was heard voicing the Batman villain in a teaser trailer for Harley Quinn, which was released Wednesday during the New York Comic Con. The clip features Harley Quinn inside Arkham Asylum, alongside fellow villain Poison Ivy, with Batman also making a brief appearance. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy commented on the new show, DC's reputation for dark and gritty projects, and make a reference to Fox's canceled Deadpool animated series from Donald Glover. Harley Quinn says it's got comedy, action, incredibly gratuitous violence, and unlike that Deadpool cartoon, it's actually coming out. Cuoco discussed her new role on Instagram alongside the teaser. She says, "It's out. I'm officially joining the DC universe with the iconic hashtag Harley Quinn. So excited. We have been working on this adult series for a while and can't wait for you to see it next year. It's edgy, crazy, and seriously funny. Harley's back. Thanks, pudding." Harley Quinn is Cuoco's newest project after it was announced that The Big Bang Theory will be ending following the conclusion of Season 12, which premiered in September. Wanda Sykes, Lake Bell, Christopher Meloni, Giancarlo Esposito, and Jason Alexander will also be providing voices on Harley Quinn. No release date was announced. DC Universe launched in September, which includes original programming of such shows as Titans and Doom Patrol, alongside access to classic DC television programs and films, and a vast comic book library that can be read digitally. Matt Bomer has joined the cast of DC's upcoming live-action series Doom Patrol as Negative Man. Bomer will be seen as Negative Man's alter ego Larry Traynor in flashback scenes and will be providing the voice-over work for the character in the modern day. Matthew Zuck will be portraying Negative Man physically. Bomer's casting was announced Wednesday by fellow Doom Patrol star Brendan Fraser during the premiere of Titans at New York's Comic-Con. Bomer addressed fans with the video taken from the set of Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol, which will air on the streaming service DC Universe, will follow a group of eccentric and unlikely superheroes led by the mysterious Dr. Niles Calder, who have each suffered from horrific accidents that have gifted them powers. Bomer and Fraser as Robot Man stars alongside Diane Guerrero as Crazy Jane, April Balabi as Elastic Woman, Alan Tudyk as the villain as Mr. Nobody, Timothy Dalton as Dr. Niles Calder, and Jovian Wade as Cyborg, who calls the Doom Patrol into action to take on a dangerous mission. Bomer is known for appearing in White Collar, American Horror Story, Magic Mike, The Last Tycoon, and The New Normal. He is set to guest star in an upcoming episode of NBC's Will and Grace revival. Blind crime fighter Matt Murdock must contend with an imposter ruining his reputation in the latest trailer for Season 3 of Netflix and Marvel's Daredevil. The clip released Thursday features Murdock returning to being a vigilante following the explosive events of The Defenders, which puts him out of commission for an extended period of time. Murdock's return coincides with crime lord Wilson Fisk, also known as the Kingpin, getting released from prison, much to Murdock's delay. Kingpin begins a smear campaign aimed at Daredevil, whom he calls a public enemy. The plan then involves someone else dressed up as Daredevil causing havoc around New York City. The trailer ends with Murdock confronting the imposter who was terrorizing an office. Daredevil Season 3 is set to premiere on Netflix on October 19th. The new season will feature series newcomer Joanne Whaley as a strong-willed nun, alongside returning stars Deborah Ann Woll as Karen Page and Eldon Henson as Foggy Nelson. Damon Wayans is set to exit Fox's television adaptation of Lethal Weapon after he finishes production on 13 new episodes for Season 3. Wayans made the announcement Wednesday during an interview with the Electronic Urban Report. The actor says his decision to leave the show stems from having worked long work days and wanting to spend more time with his family. Wayne said before referencing his Lethal Weapon character, like Murdock says, "Too old for this. I'm a 58-year-old diabetic and I'm working 16 hours a day." He also added, "It's hard for me to play this loving, supportive father, husband, friend on TV and be the guy in life that is telling everyone I have to work." And continuing about how starring the action series has kept him away from his mother and daughter, who both recently underwent surgery. Wayne said he's planning on returning to stand-up comedy in 2019, where he will attempt to find a smile again. Fox Broadcast and Warner Brothers Televisions have not commented on the situation. Wayne's departure comes after Sean William Scott was added to Lethal Weapon Season 3 following the firing of original star Clayne Crawford. Scott portrayed a new character named Wesley Cole, while Crawford has appeared on the classic Lethal Weapon character Martin Riggs. Filmmaker Jon Favreau released on Instagram the first plot details for his upcoming live-action Star Wars television series titled The Mandalorian, which will appear on Disney's upcoming streaming service. Favreau's project will be set between Returning of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. The project's title refers to those from the planet Mandalore, the home world of bounty hunters Jango Fett and his son Boba Fett. The synopsis Favreau posted Wednesday says, after the stories of Jango and Boba Fett, another warrior emerges in the Star Wars universe. He continued, The Mandalorian is set after the fall of the Empire and before the emergence of the First Order. We follow the travels of a long gunfighter in the outer reaches of the galaxy far from the authority of the New Republic. Favreau, known for helming Iron Man and Jungle Book, is writing and executive producing the Star Wars series. Disney's streaming service is expected to launch in 2019. The company has yet to announce pricing for the service, which will also feature a live-action remake of the animated classic Lady and the Tramp alongside a library of Disney favorites. The OC's alum Mischa Barton is joining the cast of The Hills reboot. The 32-year-old actress said in an Instagram post Wednesday that The Hills' new beginning will become a new chapter in her career. Barton captioned a video, "The secret's out, I'm joining the cast of The Hills." She says, "When MTV approached me with the chance to be a part of the reality show that was inspired by the OC, it felt like the perfect opportunity for an irresistibly inviting new chapter." MTV confirmed the news of The Hills' official Twitter account. The post reads, "Welcome to #The Hills New Beginnings family at Mischa Barton." Barton played Marissa Cooper on The OC, which had a 4-season run on Fox from 2003 to 2007. The show inspired the MTV reality series Laguna Beach, the predecessor to The Hills. Barton will star alongside several original Hills stars, including Heidi Montage, Spencer Pratt, Audrina Partridge, and Whitney Port. The new series will premiere on MTV in 2019. Barton most recently starred in the horror movie The Toy Box. She will next appear in The Malevolent. Jane the Virgin star Brett Dier is joining the cast of the Goldbergs spinoff. Deadline confirmed the 28-year-old Canadian actor will have a regular role in the new ABC series School. School is set at the Goldbergs School, William Penn Academy. In the 1990s, the series centers on the Goldbergs character, Principal Glasscock, played by Tim Meadows, Coach Millian, played by Brian Callen, and Lainey Lewis, played by A.J. McKellar. Dier will play CB, a young and energetic teacher based on the series creator Adam F. Goldberg's favorite teacher. The character becomes both a friend and rival to Lainey. Dier tweeted Wednesday, "So excited to announce this. Also so stoked to be part of the show. This character is a freaking blast." The Goldbergs, also created by Goldberg, debuted on ABC in 2013 and premiered its 6th season in September. ABC gave School the series order in April. Dier is known for playing Michael Cordero Jr. on Jane the Virgin, which was renewed in April for a 5th and final season on the CW. The character appeared to die in Season 3, but was shown to be alive in the Season 4 finale. Outlander star Sam Heughan is celebrating Caitriona Balfe's 39th birthday. The 38-year-old actor dedicated a sweet and funny message to Balfe, his co-star on the Starz series, on her birthday Thursday. Heughan captioned a photo of the actress, "Happy birthday to the wonderful, funny, delightful, and super talented Caitriona Balfe. You're amazing, and I'm so lucky to get to work with you, even if you are so much older than me and equally childish in your sense of humor." He added, "Have an amazing day, and I know this year will be incredible for you. I hope all your dreams come true. #birthday hugs." Heughan and Balfe played Jamie Fraser and Claire Fraser on Outlander, which will return for a 4th season in November. The pair appeared together on the October 12th cover of Entertainment Weekly and discussed the new season in the interview. Heughan said of Jamie and Claire, "Throughout the last 3 seasons, we have them discovered each other, go through this honeymoon period, and then try to establish themselves a home. This is an opportunity to really ground themselves and find a home together." He added, "Of course, it is Outlander, so some things don't run smoothly. But this season is really setting up the years to come. It really established Fraser's Ridge and this new world. Outlander is based on the Diana Gabaldon's book of series of the same name. The series co-stars Laura Donnelly, Stephen Cree, Richard Rankin, and Sophie Skeleton, and will premiere its 4th season November 4th. Patrick Dempsey says he had a special bond with Ellen Pompeo during his time on Grey's Anatomy. The 52-year-old actor reflected on his magic connection with Pompeo, his former co-star on the ABC series, in an interview with Entertainment Tonight published Thursday. Dempsey told the publication, "This was a very special bond there was a magic to our connection, and that's special." He said of the show, "I think it started with the original cast and the length that it has and the new people that have come in, and it's amazing. It's continuing to affect so many people. You're a part of television history. It's really remarkable." Dempsey played Dr. Derek Shepard, a love interest to Meredith Grey, played by Pompeo in 11 seasons of Grey's Anatomy, and was killed off in season 11. Pompeo called Dempsey a tough act to follow in the September 28th issue of Entertainment Weekly while discussing Meredith's lack of new love interests. The actress says Patrick Dempsey is a very tough act to follow, and it's challenging to get someone to come on a season 15 show. We're going to find someone who makes an impact. That's our biggest challenge this year. Showrunner Christina Vernoff added, "There are possibilities all around her in the hospital and in Seattle at large. Dating is complicated, and you don't always fall for the first person you sit across from. We're trying to reflect some of that." Dempsey will star in an upcoming Epix miniseries adaptation of the Joe Dicker book, The Truth About the Harry Quebecer Affair, in addition to a Sky Italia series adaptation of the Guido Maria Brera novels Devils. MASH icon Alda has been chosen as the recipient of the 2018 Screen Actors Guild Lifetime Achievement Award. The prize is to be presented at the 25th Annual SAG Awards ceremony, which is to simulcast live on TNT and TBS on January 27th. SAG after President Gabriel Gutierrez said in a statement Thursday, "It is an honor and privilege to announce that our SAG Live Achievement Award will be presented to the fabulous Alan Alda. He is an artist whose body of work is a testament to the craft and the magic of our business. His ability to make us laugh, to think, and to feel is extraordinary. From theater to television, movies, and new medium, Alan's dedication and talent are exceeded only by his contributions to a just and caring society." In addition to his Emmy-winning performance in the long-running Korean War sitcom MASH, Alda has also played a recurring role on The West Wing and appeared in episodes of ER, 30 Rock, The Blacklist, The Big C, Horace and Pete, The Good Fight, and Ray Donovan. His film credits include Gone Are the Days, Manhattan Murder Mystery, Crimes and Misdemeanors, Sweet Liberty, The Four Seasons, The Aviator, Bridge of Spies, and The Longest Ride. He will next be seen in Noah Baumbach's as-of-yet untitled film, co-starring Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver. The 82-year-old actor revealed in July that he had been diagnosed more than 3 years ago with Parkinson's disease. Recent SAG Life Achievement recipients includes Morgan Freeman, Lily Tomlin, Dick Van Dyke, Carol Burnett, Debbie Reynolds, Rita Moreno, Mary Tyler Moore, Betty White, and James Gardner. Hundreds of items belonging to late actor Robin Williams and his wife, Marcia Garces, were auctioned in New York City on Thursday. The exhibit titled Creating a Stage, the collection of Marcia and Robin Williams, featured more than 300 items, which sold for a total of $6,088,250, according to the New York branch of art dealers Sotheby's. Adolf Wolfie's De San Salvatore was the highest selling item, fetching 4 times its estimate price at $795,000. The next highest selling item was a Bansky painting titled Happy Choppers, which sold for $735,000. The auction featured 40 wristwatches from Williams' personal collection, including a white gold Frank Mueller, which was sold for $52,500, and a Hamilton gold-plated wristwatch worn by Williams in the film Dead Poets Society, which sold for $32,500. A Hook-themed pinball machine that was gifted to Williams by director Steven Spielberg was sold for $20,000, and a prop sword from the film sold for $17,500. Williams' Golden Globes Awards for Good Morning Vietnam went for $27,500, Ms. Doubtfire $18,750, Mork and Mindy $17,500, and The Fisher King $11,250 were sold at the auction, along with his Hollywood Walk of Fame Award, which sold for $11,875. Proceeds for the sale will benefit Human Rights Watch, the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation, Challenge Athletics Foundation, Foundation, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, the Wounded Warrior Project, and a scholarship to the Juilliard School in New York. Williams died on August 11, 2014, at the age of 63. Johnny Depp's attorney says the actor is the abuse victim in his ongoing conflict with Amber Heard. Depp's lawyer, Adam Waldman, spoke out in a statement Wednesday after Heard's team slammed the 55-year-old actor for denying his alleged abuse of Heard, his ex-wife, in a November issue of British GQ. Waldman said, according to The Hollywood Reporter, in his GQ interview, Mr. Depp is simply defending himself against Ms. Heard's lingering false abuse accusations. Johnny Depp is the abused victim. He added, in UK court proceedings next month, we will be submitting clear evidence of the violence committed seriously against him by Ms. Heard and the serious injuries he suffered. We will also submit overwhelming evidence that Ms. Heard faked the abuse allegations against Mr. Depp. Heard's lawyer called the GQ interview outrageous and renewed allegations of abuse against Depp in a statement to Page 6 on Wednesday. Heard's attorney says it is outrageous that GQ never spoke to any of the multiple witnesses to Mr. Depp's physical abuse of Ms. Heard prior to publishing its article. If GQ had done ever a basic investigation into Mr. Depp's claims, it would have quickly realized that his statements are entirely untrue. The rep added, Mr. Depp has blatantly disregarded the parties' confidentiality agreement and has yet to refuse to allow Ms. Heard to respond to his baseless allegations despite repeated requests that she be allowed to do so. Also added, Mr. Depp is shamefully continuing his psychological abuse of Ms. Heard, who has attempted to put a very painful part of her life firmly in her past. One needs to only look at the physical evidence to draw the proper conclusions. Heard accused Depp for physical abuse after filing divorce from the actor in May 2015. Depp says that in the GQ interview that the allegations were untrue. He says to harm someone you love as a kind of bully, no, it didn't. It couldn't even sound like me. Kate Hudson is celebrating the birth of her baby girl. The 39-year-old actress took to Instagram Wednesday after welcoming a daughter, Rennie Rose, with boyfriend Danny Fujikawa. She captioned the post, adding a heart emoji, "She's here." Hudson gave birth to Ronnie on Tuesday. She and Fukukawa named their baby girl after Fukukawa's late father, Ron Fukukawa, who died in October 2012. Hudson wrote in the post, "We have dedicated the name our daughter Ronnie, pronounced Ronnie, after her grandfather Ron Fukukawa. Ron was the most special man who we all miss dearly. To name her after him is an honor." She added, "Everyone is doing well and happy as can be. Our family thanks you for all the love and blessings that have been sent right our way, and we send ours right back at you." Hudson is already parents to 14-year-old son Ryder with Chris Robinson and 7-year-old Bigham with Matt Bellamy. She announced in April she was expecting a baby girl with Fujikawa. She wrote, "We have been trying to keep this pregnancy under the radar for as long as is possible, but I'm popping now, and it's just too darn challenging to hide. My kids, Danny, myself, and the entire family are crazy excited. A little girl on the way." Hudson said during a joint interview with her mom, actress Goldie Hawn, on the Ellen DeGeneres show in September that her sons were super excited to welcome a younger sister. Hawn also shared a story about Hudson's labor with Bigham. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1981, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch earned a #1 hit with Good Vibrations. Failed attempts by Hollywood actors to achieve success as singers or rappers are plentiful in the history of pop music. Examples of such unsuccessful crossovers abound, from William Shatner's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds in 1968 and Eddie Murphy's Party All the Time in 1985 to the entire music overtures of Bruce Willis, David Hasselhoff, and Steven Seagal. But only one prominent example springs to mind in which this familiar formula was reversed and a lackluster career in music preceded a successful career as a respected actor. That example is the career of the actor Mark Wahlberg, who first gained fame as the rapper Marky Mark, whose #1 hit, Good Vibrations, reached the top of the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts on this date in 1981. Wahlberg's musical career began alongside his older brother Donnie as one of the 2 original members of the New Kids on the Block. Young Mark dropped out of the New Kids before their late 80s breakout, however. becoming involved in petty crime instead. Then in 1991, he began working alongside Donnie towards a career in hip-hop, resulting in the album Music for the People. Whether because of the inherent catchiness of the song built around a sample of Lolita Holloway's Love Sensations, or because Wahlberg's eagerness to show off his impressive physique in music videos and live appearances, Good Vibrations became an instant smash hit, reaching the top of the pop charts on October 5th, 1991. Fresh from his success as a rapper, Wahlberg put out an exercise video called the Marky Mark Workout, Form Focused Fitness, and further parlayed his physique into a lucrative contract as an underwear model for Calvin Klein. His move into acting began in 1993 and took off after 1995's The Basketball Diaries and especially 1997's Boogie Nights. 17 years after his breakthrough hit as a rapper, Wahlberg declined an opportunity to join the reunited Funky Bunch on a reunion tour. Wahlberg told MTV News in the summer of 2008, "Not a fucking chance. How am I going to explain Marky Mark to my kids? I have a few years to think about how to explain it and finesse it, but I do think about it on a daily basis." And that is your entertainment report for Friday, October 5th, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ring Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.